some of these are uncooperative. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy 5 Advance. And that's how they showed off the Hydra, the Gydra, and everything in between. I almost said speed up though, I've been bad. I also found that almost everything who dies a single hit from lightning scroll. If it doesn't, well, the next hit would usually wipe it out. Pretty. My level 3-ish right now. And that's mainly just because I was looking for the Gydra and it wouldn't spawn. Okay, no, if you want to look for the Gydra at Beast Fury, it's in this room right here. Don't. Gydras are difficult, but if you have Phoenix down, it should be fine. However, I usually say every monster video in Barca's World, well, most monster video in Barca's World freaking events. Anyway, boss coming up. Abilities. Spell it now. I want Sing. That's fine. Okay, that's fine. Okay, this will work. Are you in here? Oh. Krabiclaw is an enemy archetype. Davis at will, huh? Here's your Avis. It can do Breathwing. That's not good news. Anyway, Archer Avis comes into the fight weak to wind. Don't use wind. You probably it changes weak to offense at once. You want to stick with offensive attacks and just spam 1,000 years, which is why I hasted Go off there. Go off, don't care. Best thing you do is damage based on your HP. So I'll mighty march out to get regen on everybody. This isn't a tough boss. Just spend 1,000 years, eventually the fight, you'll eventually take it out. Now physical attacks are definitely a wise idea. So I have it's about like 10 shurikens. You know, the walk doesn't mention anything but those 1,000 needles and using Libra to determine its weakness. I don't use Libra in this fight. I can use non-elemental attacks and some with my MP anyway. It also says to use any sort of ult on him. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I got Ancient on Bards there, so maybe he'll inflict ult if he hits it enough times. If he can get a hit in on it. 2 rounds, he only hit it once so far because I wanted to get regen. Got it. Never mind. When you take Archaeus, he instantly revives himself. Something neat about this version of Archaeus is that, well, he's leveled by 5. When did you bind me? And that'll do it. Tell me what was that one in Hero Cocktail? For good measure. Resolution should be just ahead. Last chance to grind if you want. I had a lot of money left over, so I spent it on upgrades. As for jobs, I have I broadcast the Geomancer and bar job so I can detect pits and whatnot. And well, I guess clip harps. Well, it's a pretty massive job. I mean, Messenger jobs. I get off master the Bootmage's job, so you can pick abilities if he's in the freelancer class. And that's about all that I've done so far. I usually have a master their first job set, but that's not really that special. Headbite, I'm by it. Step aside. That's a bit of reverb and a bit of a demonic tone to their voices, if they're possessed. Oh, another meteorite. Let's see. If it can, that means the crystal gonna shatter. There's a pattern. Fair yet? Hi? Have we met? You seem familiar. Just a second. You got it. There we go. This is always how you use fanfare. Ghost Mary returned. You zapped him with thunder? Where on earth did you learn how to cast thunder? The first is actually is Sarissa. The game's not changing that. It's Ferris to us, so it's gonna be Ferris as the game. Oh. Guys, I think we screwed up. We screwed up bad. That was the last crystal. And the crystal holding the seal in place, and the crystals are gone. That means access free. This isn't good. Good luck. It's good to see you again. For me that returned. And that's why there's 4 of them instead of the usual 5 or 6. Crystals, obey my magic. Give me your power! Smite these vermin! You're gonna sit back and do whatever you want. Ha! Now the crystals have been destroyed. Next will be you, will go off. See, I can't tell you is still alive. What he's doing is he's trying to nullify the crystal's magic. and purify them again so that we can use them. Or even be saving crystal. That works too. Anyone else think that? Anyone else have a feeling that there's a more pressing matter at hand? Am I the only person who thinks that we're missing something? And King Tycoon finally dies. He selects himself for us. And the crystal essences are now ours. This gives us 4 new jobs to use. Silver lining, I guess. There's a shot of warrior spirit. Samurai. Dragoon. Dancer. Chemist. That leaves 1 job we were unable to obtain. What's going on? Oh yeah, that. Get out of here, everybody, to the airship. Yeah, Erskine is gone. Nothing's holding up the ruins anymore. You don't have control? You just... I got all the treasure. I didn't show 2, but it's not that big deal. I threw a tent in the room with the Hydra. I didn't fight the Hydra in that room until I'm back there. Yeah, the ship has exactly 2 frames of animation for the propellers. This is the first time I noticed it only has 2 frames for its animation. Get off. Something wrong? Something wrong? Huh? What's going on? So Golf was one of the original 4 Down Warriors. We'll meet the other 3 later. That's because we use too much of the crystal's power, right? We failed on a mission to extract the 4 crystals of this world. So what happens next? So you guys are really going back? What kind of odds is that? We're going with you. And he's right. If we go to Ghost World, we can't come back. That should be a hint that if you want to hunt the bestiary or Want to collect anything in some of the old dungeons? Now is the time to do that. Go off. Go away. And there they go. Off to go else world, or as the walkthrough calls it, the new world. Not spoiling anything. Well, that I don't have the ability to. Fine. Whose job back game? Could be like that. We're all back our jobs. Okay, before we go on, time for enemy checklist. Bestiary, you should have slain a goblin, a steel bat, a devil crab, a stroper, a killer bee, a nutkin, stray cat, black goblin, white serpent, moldwind, Monty wizard, skeleton, cultural, undead husk, mind flusher, gatling, bighorn, tattoo, bandersnatch, gorilla, rock slug, gale cat, cockatrice, headstone, elf toad, ice soldiers, raycloud mage, wyvern, pasta sill, jackanapes. At this point, you will slay them. One good shuriken will do it. Aegir, Zoo, Wild Knack, Grass Taurus, Silent Bee, Mythal Dragon, Crew Dust, Poltergeist, Defeater, Mortal Trap, Sergeant, Sorcerer, Kurnak, Gygus. Missing those last few, they're gone. Page 32, 64, 128, and 256. Bomb, Double Wizard, Bile Soldier, Harvester, Black Flame, Stone Golem, Mini Dragon. East of History, they're probably the super enemies in the forest and not the stuff you think. Prototype, Skull Eater. Don't need to slay him, but might as well. She's got the abilities. Drone Chimera, Sand Boil, Desert Killer, Sand Bear, Raw Mage, Ronkin Knight, Stone Mask, Enchanted Fan, Lamia, Archaeotoad, Hydra, Gydra. Maybe those last ones, they can't get them anymore. Sucker, Octokraken, Saki, Thunder Enemy, one of the enemies didn't see. Sea Avis, Corvette. Didn't see it, but we can definitely go figure that later on. Bosses, Wing Raptor, Colobos, Siren, Magissa, Forza, Ice Commander Shiva, Garua, Liquid Flame, Ironclaw, Ifrit, Biblos, Ramu, Sandworm, Greyclaw, Adamantoise, Soul Cannon and his launchers, Archer Avis, and that's it. We have 2 bosses coming up. And that's the end of that. So our first objective is to go talk to Sid. Yeah? He's one of us. Let's go then, to the other world. Well, in a few minutes, I think Sid. He'll probably know something. I think it happens as soon as you land, you get that cutscene. Doesn't matter where you land. Yeah, Tower Boss, Ronkaroons. Those are the only 2 dungeons in the game where there's no such thing as backtrack. There's no such thing as going back. So, if you think you get all the enemies in Ronkaroons or Tower Boss who want max Bestiary, you gotta reset your game. It's in Sid's head right now. I meant that means... Okay, there are 4 meteorites, and each meteorite it has a defense system. I use the term defense loosely. So if you went to return it, if you return it, there, it's a Tycoon meteorite, which it was I meant twice because why not? Well, it tells you about how what to do with meteorites after. Hey, look, they use Black Chocobo. Say it did. Were you guys? That's as good as any. Maybe you have to work to Golf's World. They say next meteorite, you get to pick which one. Now each meteorite has a different boss. Each boss has something special about them that makes them to test. I need to grab something, if you'll excuse me for a second. Oh, sorry about that quick cut there. I had to double check, make sure I knew what I was doing. First thing to do is we're gonna head up to North Mountain. Because I said so. What else would I go here? If you have any questions about where you find the monster, I can tell you, or you could Google it, like everybody else. The wiki's got it all on there. Not Romeo's Ballad. What you need to do is we need to catch a Gaelic cat. I said catch. I'll do it. Got one. Alright. If you change out the Beastmaster job, you lose the captured monster, so don't. Catching and releasing monster will have the monster do one thing for you. If they would use a magic spell, they'll pick up the spell. Unfortunately, if I recall, I think only one monster does that, and it's not a good spell at all. I think if that's the case, I already know it. Mastering each job does bestow. Mastering each job does bestow something on the freelancer job class. In the walkthrough, job abilities are labeled as white for passive, yellow for selective, and blue for special. Blue are the ones that pass on to the freelancer class. I guess white is job specific stuff. Anyway, now I got we're gonna head over to the Karnak meteorite. This is what we'll take on first. I want to summon. That's why I'm here first. A den of monsters, huh? Okay, say so. Actually, more like one monster. Meet the Titan. He's, oh, he's pretty tough. Release the Gale Cat, and he'll float on your entire party. Or one of them. That was entire party. I should still check my nose before I open my mouth. He has no status weaknesses or immunities. Just hit him as hard as you can. I march. Give a regen. Not that it'll help me right now. I like to shuffle my spells. When he's down, his Earthshaker to deal damage to everyone who's not floating. And he's down 5 blade points, and you get a Titan Summon. As long as someone add to your collection. He deals earth damage, particularly Earthshaker. Doesn't work with fine enemies, of course. It's like about the job I had before. He'll be floating for a while. Okay. Next, let's go to the Wasp Meteorite. Which is right here. Oh, look. One drink. Hope you have a sweat magic, by the way. Yeah, for this one. You want wet magic for this fight. Sid, look out! For the Mirror boss number 2, Pergamos. So haste on your mage there. Multicast Silence. Yeah, 4 silence already. You want to take out the ones that you've silenced. If they're not silenced, don't take them out. They don't do much. Silence doesn't toggle, so just keep them on the cast until they're all silenced. So far, we've silenced 4 of them. In 2 casts. Pretty sparse there. It says if you level silence, but okay, they've all been silenced. That's good. Don't worry, I have a plan. They'll be silenced, right? Ifrit. They'll silence most. If they'll silence, try to take all monsters simultaneously. Here's Water Scroll. They're trying to cast Cura. Before they, a half health they cast Cura, and then sometimes they explode. But when they fall, which I think kill them all, they cast Rise. Any of them that are dead after they cast Rise are instantly revived back up to full health. After all silence, and you can all simultaneously. I'll try to use Rise, but they won't do anything. And they'll all die simultaneously. Game, set, match. 5 blade points. Are some enemies that you won't fight, but this world does not have any of those that are permanently missable. If there are, they're those dummy monsters. Dummy monsters are monsters that are in the bestiary, but are pretty missable, which is what saves are for. have the God meteorite. The final meteorite that we need to visit. Make sure you're ready for this fight. Having boom magic is a good idea, but I don't need it. Definitely I can be with this thing without it. This is the Manticore. It has a lot of health. So hit it hard, hit it fast, and a knight is a good idea. I just also show you guys Bart's still in the back row, as a knight. Should probably put him in the front row. Who said shurikens are useless? Done. 6 ability points. And the Phoenix down. Now I have 30 of them. 69 more now. I have more than the Phoenix downs for the next four worlds. Come on. There's only 3 worlds, but whatever. So, all of us to be carried to a point that shouldn't even be there, but that's for later. That's the whole point. Okay. Thanks for everything, guys. Okay. Now is your last chance to throw a beast monsters you've missed. And pick up anything you haven't obtained already. I have missed a few things that I could pick up, and we'll do that now. Then head to the point in the map, which is it's right there. Can't miss it. You cannot bring the airship with you. Remember, we saw Boko in here, but we didn't see Boko. How do we go here? Let's actually do something now. We can get through these doors. Consider tent, ether, some gale. Not too good, but ether's an ether, tent and gale, and money is money. Boko, and here's Bart's Chocobo. Please, you have him, Doc. Boko's a middle Chocobo. Why I say that? Do you even care? Probably say pointless things. Alright, back to the airship. Checking the duration of the current recording. I can record so long before desync has set in. I'm recording these in bulk on weekends, still the 17th of September 2016. Let's see, I'm trying to think. Okay, that's everything. I know where it is, down there. I'll stop in Wix. Stock up real quick. Reckon for healing before you leave your world? You also should have 1 tent, and Bart should be in a physical attacking job if you want to max out the bestiary. Yeah, physical job would be great, like a knight. Or something. I didn't have enough tents. Okay. Spent all my gil. I'm trying to think of, Right. Now that you're taking care of that, head to the odd-shaped area. You can't keep your airship. There's not much power left from the meteorites. Only ship, huh? You guys sure about this? Probably won't be able to come back home. Alright then, let's go. Please go on down, Buckos, we'll get in too much trouble. Says that whether you got Bucko in the cave or not. Here we go. Off to the new world. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the new world. But there's a problem. This. We're in the right place, however, we're stuck on an island. No boat, nothing. We just can't get straight, can we? That's the end of this episode of Final Fantasy V Advanced. Next time we'll start taking on Ghost World. Until then.